And I really actually wanted to chat today about emotional mastery because so often we just fall to the mercy of our emotions. We just accept them as something that's uncontrollable and we just fall victim to whatever comes up. But
Yeah,
it's really through learning these NLP techniques and through your mentorship that I've actually realized that we are the creator and we totally have the power to step into that emotional mastery.
yeah, 100%. Um, First and foremost, for everyone listening, it's an honor to be here, and I appreciate being able to connect with you in this way as well. And we just had you on our podcast, so it's great to be on yours. Um, yeah, emotional mastery is a really interesting subject, right? So, for a lot of people, most people live a reactionary life where life happens to them, so to speak, and then they just deal with it. And most people live this sort of paradigm, which is what we refer to as the 90-10 rule. They live it in reverse. So, they think that life is 90% what happens and 10% what I get to do about it. And that positive mindset or positive thinking only equates to 10%. We like to reverse that. We like to think that life is 10% what happens and 90% what we choose to do about it. And for a majority of people, the emotional part is the hardest bit because there's actually, it's hardwired in our brain, that sort of emotional response. And what most people don't fully understand is that leading neuroscience has actually indicated to us that you don't respond to the world around you. You actually anticipate what's going to happen, and then you respond to your anticipation before it's even happened. So if you've ever had the experience before, I know I certainly have, I imagine you have as well, Crystal, where you are about to go into a room, about to go into a meeting, about to go into something, and you're already feeling nervous, or maybe your palms are already starting to sweat, or maybe you feel a little bit uneasy. Nothing's actually happened in that moment for you to react. You're reacting to the anticipation of what's about to happen. Or maybe you felt a little bit just uneasy in a certain circumstance, and maybe as obviously as a young woman, maybe you've been walking home one night and just not felt right. There's no reason for you not to feel right, but it's almost like a sixth sense or an intuition. That's our subconscious mind reacting to the world around us and giving us emotional triggers and cues in terms of, hey, be aware of this and act in a certain way. Just most people have never taken time to control that aspect of their mindset. They just live in terms of being reactionary. It's like almost like they're in a pinball machine, but they're the ball, and they're just getting bounced around by their emotions. And ultimately, doesn't lead people to living a wild life or living a fulfilling life because they're constantly at effect.
Exactly. We're just essentially rolling with the motions and just letting
Yep.
whatever comes up comes up. And then how are we supposed to, actually create a life that we enjoy if we're just constantly placing all our worth and placing all our expectation and our self-worth on
Yes.
external.
100%.